The Supreme Court comes through again and destroys the Biden regime's rewrite of Title IX. Their rewrite said that men would be able to use women's locker rooms and women's bathrooms. Harassment could be based on gender identity, not only being men and women. Third thing was that it allowed trans students to choose whatever sports they wanted to participate in. All three of these things are a disaster for women, and they're a disaster for women's sports. And the Supreme Court in a 5-4 decision agreed with me and agreed with everybody else who's normal in the world. The Supreme Court division was typical. The three liberal women all said that, oh, this is all good. Neil Gorsuch, for some reason, sided with the three liberal women to make it a 5-4 decision. But this Title IX rewrite goes back down to the lower court, which also blocked it, by the way. People had appealed it up to the Supreme Court. So it's probably going to end up back at the Supreme Court again. This destruction of women and destruction of women's sports and the beating of women the Olympic Committee allowed. This is all so wrong and all so bad for Title IX and all so bad for women's sports. So women are women, men are men. This is the way it's always been. It's the way it should always be. Don't need to do special things for mediocre men. Women